God isn't what religions teach. I'm starting to remember knowing this person, and I'm like, oh, it's Jesus. It's Jesus. Getting all excited. Then someone asks, why so many religions? And Jesus casually drops, not the way I expected. People are where they're supposed to be, coming back to earth. Found out that's the deal. So I go, hey folks, I'm Eric Peterson from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm wiped out. Lay down and boom. I feel a touch, like Dad's hand, or so I thought. Look up, no one's there. I'm like, oh man, I see myself lying there. But somehow I'm also seeing it through the wall from the next room. That's called multidimensional viewing, apparently. Out of my body, I'm in this light tunnel, like a wild amusement park ride. Spirit world welcomes me with misty, bright vibes, people in glowing white robes. Love is thick, and these beings shine from within. In the healing vibe, feeling distant from Earth emotionally. Sacred music playing in the background. Nuclear threat thoughts pop up, but a soothing voice calms me down. Through the spirit world, animals and beings show up like zaps of lightning, hovering, glowing warm, under God's watchful eye. Keep going, another tunnel, higher realm, and there's the Lord. Tunnel seems endless, but as I get close, I see Jesus' arms open. Excitement overload, and I get a powerful hug in the presence of the Son of God. The Shekinah glory is all around, pure white light. Despite my initial doubts about Jesus, this meeting flips my thinking. His authority, knowledge, power, and crazy love become undeniable. He tones down the intensity, embraces, heals, universe pause for a deep connection. Surprisingly, he's happy to be with me, revealing a deeper understanding of our spiritual essence. Realize I'm a spirit holding a resurrected being, not just a ghost. Stepping back, I see him dialing down the fire. Later, found in the Bible, he had a head like a sun, eyes of fire turning into blue within blue eyes, like Christmas light blue or sapphires with light behind, scanning me, knowing everything. Takes me to a different spot, showing how I distanced myself. Every unforgiveness, anger, resentment, revenge mention pushes me back, realizing the gap I made. Corrects my character, sets me for life. So he brings me back saying, I didn't get it before, but now I do, pointing out I was into some weird stuff. He sets me straight, talking about expecting love from each other. We move somewhere else, and the talk is more like mind to mind, light to light. Specifics are kind of fuzzy. But I totally remember seeing the prints in his hands, hitting me that the whole crucifixion thing went down. Mind blown, realizing the deep truth of it. I see the prints. His hands are massive, proving the crucifixion was real. The wounds seem symbolic but won't heal, leaving a deep impression. Seeing the suffering, overwhelmed by his love, realizing it's for everyone. Ask about different religions, and the answer is straight up. People are where they gotta be. Get that everyone's on their own spiritual journey, unique ways of helping others. Religion, usually seen as rules, is about bringing folks together for service and skills. I'm all about a personal connection with God without needing an institution. While I mix religious stuff into my spirituality, I'm all about having a family-like relationship with God. Consider myself spiritual. Mix up different religious practices in my meditation. Think religion isn't a must, especially when it's used to control. God just wants love. Gets that folks go through different religions on their journey. Dig the diversity of religious experiences. Learn cool stuff from different cultures. Religion's cool, but it can go wrong, lead to conflicts and wars. Wars and fights between spiritual brothers and sisters, not my jam. I care more about what people do than their religious tags, all about service, forgiveness, and doing good for everyone. In the end, religion should be about understanding and unity, not causing division. Love experiences that go beyond the usual religious scene, like one where I'm in a higher realm with the Lord. It's not the usual all-white deal. It opens up to space. I'm shown this building that looks Greek or Roman. Later, I meet someone who looks like a young Angelina Jolie, like the person I saw in that wild experience. I mean, just a look-alike. And anyway, this lady comes down. She's got this important vibe, not stuck up. Doesn't say a word, rocking something like a Greek priestess dress. Everyone there has white robes with sleeves, but she's showing off the bare arms. I really want folks to get that Jesus is real, and whatever religion you're in, that's your thing. People argue about it, not my vibe. Let me share a moment when I was with the Lord at the end. We're talking, and I feel embarrassed. Look down. He asks, "What's up?" Like he didn't know. I say, "Lord, I feel ashamed because I can't love you like you love us. You love us totally, and we can't do that." He goes, "Check this out." Shows me Earth, all the waters everywhere. Oceans, lakes, clouds, bugs, plants. Every water particle represents his love for us, for everyone. Points at a raindrop falling into the ocean. That's the best I can be, like John Paul EI, compared to his vast love. Then he's like, "You can't love like that," pointing at me. Adds yet, I feel like a tiny amoeba in front of this infinite being. Wanted to share because you can't get the love vibe unless you cross over and have this experience. When you do, it's mind-blowing. Anyway, back to where I left off. I got to explore the eternities for a bit. Went to a place I can't explain. Lots of exploring, figuring out how to move. It's like moving at the speed of thought, remembering and learning. I call it connecting to God's Wi-Fi because you know things without being told, like internet inside you. Went somewhere, big old building, ramp coming down, people from different religions and times passing by, all in white robes. Met folks from different faiths, watching them as I walked up. Passed a guy looking like Master Po from an old TV show. His clothes changed to Shaolin colors. He says, "I was a Shaolin priest." Met Muslims, Catholic priests, a lady who used to be Catholic, just an old white dress. They were all loving, doing their thing for the Lord in their ways. Not everyone believed, but they lived in the light, helping, forgiving, facing challenges. Meeting the Lord and learning about people's journeys got me into interfaith work. Back on Earth, I dove into interfaith ministry, studying different religions, Christian denominations. A lot of folks get this thirst for knowledge after a near-death deal. Connected with Native Americans, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, different Christian sects, my beliefs got stronger based on my unique trip. I'm all about space. Think it's a connection to God the Father. Anything space-related is my father-son project with him. Love astronomy, collect space models, see it as a spiritual thing. In the end, it's been cool sharing with everyone. God bless you and hope your new year is awesome. Be a light, love folks, serve, and thanks for hanging out.